11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11. Oh, you're gonna come right now. 11 with Jenna. With Jenna. 11 with Jenna. Right now. 11 with Jenna. With Jenna. 11. Oh, you're gonna come right now.
Hello, hello, hello. My name is Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I am here 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week, and it is Sunday, January 22nd, 2023. Sunday, January 2nd, 2023. What up? Can you believe? If you believe in the freedom of music. I should learn the rest of the song, so then I could just do the whole thing. But until then, just imagine that I'm a really great impersonator of Cher when she uses auto-tune. What can I say? We all have our mad skills. What's up? William D. Lindemann. Is Julie Luce here? Julie, 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 do you love me? William D. Lindemann. What's up? It is Sunday. Hello, Michael Bartoloni. Michael Bartoloni. Hi, 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 hi. It is Sunday. It is shoe story night, and I just, at the very last second, grabbed a little pair of shoes. Well, I just like having that there now. Hello, hello, hello. What a beautiful day. I loved the walk. I'm so glad Grace inspired me, asked, and then I thought, why not walk down to the beach? Well, I had a friend who was waiting for me to have tea, so I felt a little bit bad, but then once I got down there, I was like, this is what I'd like to do every day of my life, is walk on a beach, especially one that's close to my house. So yes, walk down, you saw the rest, and even Michael Keel, he saw that, he went to the website where the camera is, so I thought that was pretty groovy. And the rest of the day was uneventful, but we started, hey Mike, we started watching a show on HBO Max that, you know, I really like those kind of movies until the monsters start coming in. And then I go, did you have to bring monsters into this? Couldn't it have just been psychological and science fiction and no monsters? Like crazy pandemic, pandemic, what? Yeah, there are monsters in it. It reminds me of the I Am Legend movie. I love that movie. But then when the monsters came in, I thought, why? Will, why did you let them have monsters in it? But anyway, that's just my opinion. Perhaps you like the monster movies. Oh, another message from Verizon. What's my message from Verizon today? Get iPhone 13 online only. New line required. When you add a smartphone line, don't want to add I don't need to add a line. I don't need another line. I have my one line. It's just not so great, but I did learn something today. I'm studying if I'm going to stay with Verizon or not. Like, do I go with Verizon? Do I go with, Metro? Do I go with Sprint? No, I'm just kidding. But I learned some things, and I probably am going to stay with Verizon. Dr. McCormick, what's up? I couldn't find my phone for about 2.5 hours tonight, and it was a drag and kind of nice at the same time. It was like, okay, can't find my phone anywhere. I looked in Grace was like, look in the couch pillows. I didn't know that they weren't there, but they were there the last time. Okay, so tonight is Sunday night shoe story. Does anybody want to jump on and show a pair of shoes? Like, I bought this pair of shoes in Paris. I bought this pair of shoes in Portugal. That was last week with Suzanne. Portugal. I have a pair of boots that I don't remember where I bought them, but I know that I did. And I don't wear them very often because they're not high. They're cute, but they're quite pointy. So they require a particular pant or skirt. And you can't wear them with a lot of skirts because they look a little witchy, but they're brown, so they're not as witchy looking, but they're cute. But yeah, your toes don't fit there. They kind of. Anyway, that's my shoe story for the night. But for the life of me, I have no idea when I bought them. Probably in the 80s. Maybe the 90s. Probably the 90s. But I don't wear them a lot. But maybe Claudia. What's up? Cloudy. Talk to those people. I'll give you $1. I go up and talk to those people. I've known them. They're like the longest. Besides Mac Isom, Ricky Robinson and his family are the people that I've known the longest in my life. Next to my cousins. Yeah. That was cool, Claudia. Thank you. And the dog, Augie, cutie. And Tess, she sent me some of what she does, the quilts that she does, and she makes these bears. The bears are so cool. They're bears, and she makes them out of, like, if you have a favorite shirt that was somebody's that you have, like I have my grandfather's pajama shirt, maybe I'd make a bear out of it, but I like to wear the shirt still. The thing's like 40 years old, and I think it's from Sears. Never going anywhere. Never gonna get it. Never gonna. Anyway, Tess is going to be on the show. She works at a company that creates machines for quilting. And then she's also a quilter that does the t-shirt quilting and then these bears. They're so cute. I think we could have 11 bears. And why not? That's all I have to say. So anybody jumping on for a shoe story? She's laying in bed. Go to the closet and get a pair of shoes. I ate some chocolate banana, gluten-free, and their dog's middle name is Pearl. Oh, Augie Pearl. I know, right? Ah! Augie Pearl. Lillian is learning how to play Moon River. Yeah. Katie was playing it. Lillian was sitting right next to her on the piano bench, watching every note she played. Yeah. Super cute. And today they hung out with Garabato most of the day. Apparently it's absolutely stunning and beautiful in the Bay Area, and I'm sorry that we're not there, but we have lots of things to do. Like finish packing and put the door back on the wall. I was walking upstairs tonight. Claudia, I need your help. I was starting to walk up the stairs, meaning I was leaving the one apartment to go into the other apartment, and I opened the door, and the door just, I went, I can't open it, and then it went plop. The hinge, it just broke. It, 111 plus year old house, and the hinges on the door just decided they didn't want to be hinged anymore. They unhinged. Yeah, so that just happened a couple minutes ago. Hey! 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 Still one of my favorite videos ever. I saw it today. You know which one I'm talking about. I'd have to go way back in my feed. Hey! It's funny. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I understand. So I can tell nobody's going to jump on for Sunday Night Shoe Stories. Maybe I should make the show at 8:11 from now on. I don't know. Got a jam. No, it literally broke off. The hinge on the door just like disintegrated into pieces. That needs to be, I think both pieces need to be replaced. It's way beyond toothpick. It's not there. There's no there. Ain't no there when she's gone. No problem. Just, 11, 10 at night when the door falls off in your hands, kind of. Don't have a shoe story, William? I know Claudia does. She's got, I bet, a room full of clothing. I mean, shoes and clothing, not just a closet. Something tells me she's shown us some of her clothing in the past, which leads me to believe that there are a lot of shoes that go with the clothing. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Well, kids, tomorrow morning, Monday morning movement. Tomorrow night, we'll do a meditation. Julie Luce, no shoe stories. I don't believe that. Julie, you've got shoes. I mean, I know people have liked your shoes. Firefighter shoes. Who, Claudia? Claudia's got a plethora of shoes. I was thinking, what's the word I was saying? My brain sometimes works a little faster than my mouth, and vice versa. Wow, what's that like, Mike? Tell me about it. No idea. 10:30 to be in bed? That's like kindergarten. So cool. That's awesome. That's like taking a nap. Office work. Oh, yeah. So girlfriend's got the shoes. Girlfriend. Pebbles. How could you ever treat? Yeah. To be. Well, congratulations, Mike. Really. I here's your standing ovation. Round of applause for Mike for getting into bed before 10:30. Loved kindergarten time. I loved kindergarten because I started at noon. It was the best for me. Kindergarten, 12 o'clock. Then first grade, you had to be there by 8. Not part of my jam at all. Absolutely not part of my jam. Never was. If school had started at noon, if school had started at 5, like they have college classes now that are late night classes. They'll go till 10 o'clock at night. You had all day kinder? You mean you had to be there at 8 in the morning and went until 3? Oh, the horror. No, dude. Noon to 3:15. They had morning kindergarten, and I think the morning went from 8 till 11:30. Oh, I forgot. Did they win? Rob Morocco. Your kindergarten went from 8 a.m. until 3? That's like child abuse. Helen! Hi, girl! How's your shoulder? Can you do this yet? Hey, can you come to my gig in Sonoma? Come. Come to the gig, April 8th, Sonoma, California. Jump in the car, Julie Luce. Julie. Oh, yeah. April 8th, Sonoma, California. Sebastiani Theaters. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30. For more information and tickets, visit sebastianitheaters.com. I think it's if you wanted to fly down from, I don't know, somewhere in Canada maybe. And the next day, there's going to be a super cool hang. Yep. That's a surprise, but worth staying. Worth spending the night in Sonoma and then hanging out with us at a tasting room the next day. So excited. So excited. So anyway, so. I got to get that so out of my vocab. Just like tonight I was listening to someone talk about gluten-free. And then it's gluten-free. Well, that's when you have to button up your coat and leave. So you can be away from the gluten-free. And button up your overcoat. Button up. What if that was the song? Button up your overcoat. It's button up your overcoat. Check out the bread that's gluten-free. It's kids. They don't know how to write cursive, and they don't know how to say the word gluten. I think it's a podcast thing, because I've heard, you guys, another Brightside podcast today. Julia's just been resting and recuperating. Nothing exciting for sure. Hey, that's okay. April 8th is a while away. Oh, it was the other one, costed. Is that right? It costed me only $3. Am I missing something? Is costed, is that proper? And it only costed me $3. Can't wait till Fridays are back to Mondo and Jenna's world. It's happening. We've planned it. What kind of chapstick is this? Classic cherry. Oh. Oh. Do you remember cherry sucrets? Sorry. Just kind of getting excited there. Cherry sucrets. Wow. So good. Well, cherry doesn't taste like that. I can't believe the door just fell off, and my Grace goes, "What happened?" And I'm like, nothing. The door just fell off the wall. Fun. Anyway, kids, I guess tomorrow night's meditation, Monday morning movement, or maybe bed. Just waiting for new Armando installments. Yeah. It'll happen. I have to make my way down there. As I make my way. Oh, I need to have him on the show. As I make my way on back to you. So cool. Jimmy Dillon. Google the song. You had cherry sucrets? Bomb shit, dude. Love cherry sucrets. I think they're back on the market again, but I have a feeling they don't taste the same. And, yeah. Yeah, after 100 years, they do fall off, right? It just kind of, so, yeah. Cherries, I know, cherry sucrets. And they don't have I don't think they come in the tin anymore, but I think they're back. I think we found this out a while back. Yeah, I remember Googling about cherry sucrets. I think they even said, we're back. Here, I'll look again. Unless one of you. Cherry sucrets. I had a neighbor. Her name was Sucrets. Cherry. Dude! $40. Wild cherry. They weren't wild cherry. See, I knew they changed it. On eBay. 4-pack Sucrets, $70. 2-pack, $34.99. What's going on here? Typically, $2.99 to $3.99. Why are Sucrets discontinued? The product Sucrets was introduced in Baltimore, Maryland by Sharp and Dome in 1932. In 1966, the Federal Trade Commission ordered Merck and Company to discontinue the false claims of germ-killing and pain-relieving properties for its Sucrets and children's Sucrets throat lozenges. Do they make them anymore? Sucrets, the lozenge that has provided sore throat relief for more than 75 years, is now back in the tin. Trusted by doctors and families for generations, Sucrets delivers fast and effective relief from cough and dry mouth. How many Sucrets can you take in a day? The maximum daily dose for adults is 120 milligram for children 6 to 11. The recommended dose is 5 to 10, taken by mouth every 4 hours, or 15, taken by mouth every 6. Dude, I was like, can you buy Sucrets? Yeah, for $40 on eBay. The heck? What is the best throat lozenge for hoarseness? Now, see, I know something about this. They say Hall's, Cepacol, and Chloraseptic. There's this really, it's exclusive. You can get them at Bigelow, and you can probably get them on eBay for $80. They're called Vocal Zone. Vocal Zone. Can too many lozenges make your throat worse? Yeah, because of coating. Time. Put some time in. Oh, I just don't understand. Okay, so they're $5.99, but they're out of stock. That's what's going on. Wild cherry. They weren't wild cherry. I'm going to go to the store tomorrow, see if they have them. That's why they're on eBay for $35. I did find one for $35. Vocal Zone. Great lozenge. I love the Vocal Zone. Yeah, Ray Dunn. Go, girl. Fisherman's Friend. Not really a fan. And there's another one, Slippery Elm one. I like that one a lot too. Fisherman's Friend, I don't like the flavor as much. But the Vocal Zone is really good for singers because it doesn't, for vocalists, because it doesn't coat your throat. Like Smith. Oh yeah, those were in the longer, the box that kind of would smash at the bottom of your bag. Yeah, those are good. I'm trying. I'm trying sometimes. I understand. Julie, 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 do you love me? I'm editing the privacy because I forgot. Okay, now you can all share the show, like the show, love the show. In fact, if you feel like supporting the show, you can go like this. I'll tell you. I really need to memorize these things, but I have other things I'm memorizing, like songs. I'm really trying. Again, I'm trying. I am, I promise. But here's what you can do. I'm going to edit the post. She's editing. Folks, she's editing the post, and she's posting the many ways that you can support the show. It's easy. First of all, the likes and the loves and the cares and the shares. The sharing is the way to get it out in the world. But a generous gift is much appreciated. Venmo at Jenna Mammina, paypal.me/Jenna Sings, and I have Patreon, patreon.com/Jenna Mammina. Oh yeah, right, I got Zelle. I don't have Cash App. Lauren! Evening in Paris. Whoa, the Vermont Country Store. Don't you just love that? I love that. Oh, they even have, what was that shampoo with the lemons on the top? Lemon Up? Was it Lemon Up? And it had, when you, the top was a lemon. Oh, I loved that. And gee, your hair smells terrific. For a while, they were carrying that. What was that? Was it Lemon Up? evening in Paris. Vermont Country Store. Cool. Cool breeze. Lauren got a new phone. Lemon Up, yeah. Oh, the Lemon Up conditioner. It's like a lemon drop. So if we get some gigs in Louisiana, they're going to be out. They might be near G, your hair. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that was crazy. We all had really long hair. Like Lisa and I had. Nino had hair down to here. Mitch had, yeah, the lemon was good. Mitch had feathered hair. Nino, Lisa, and I all had just straight long hair. And so we were seriously into conditioning and vinegar and all kinds of stuff. We made stuff. Sharing. Thank you, William D. Share the show. Tell your friends. And if you have not if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, go to 1111 with Jenna on YouTube and hit the subscribe button. Button. They're even gluten free. Yes. It's interesting when you sing the word button. Yeah. Oh, I love the Vermont Country Store. The Christmas catalog is the bomb. When you sing, I remember singing a song with the word button. And do you sing button or do you see, you can go button, not button, button. It's not button, it's button. It's a soft palate on the button. Drawers. It's like drawing. Have you guys ever seen what's the one with the shell? Marcel the Shell. I love Marcel the Shell. I think that's what it is, isn't it Marcel the Shell? Sucrets for $33. Give me a break. Marcel Shell. Marcel Shoes. No, Marcel Shell. Come on. Marcel the Shell with shoes on. Just.
Alright, so I'm making like a.
Sometimes I find my mind wandering, thinking, what would my family think?
He has the vocal fry and everything. Marcel. The Shell with shoes on. Buttons and bows. Kids, I'm out. Thanks for being here tonight. I had a wonderful time. Yet another party. I'm going to go put my drawers on.
I love Marcel.
Oh, see? That I do. That's how much I love Marcel. Marcel the Shell with shoes on. Classic. Tomorrow morning meditation. Tomorrow morning movement. Maybe. Yeah, movement. All right, we'll do the movement. 1,111 steps plus. And then tomorrow night, meditation. And then Tuesday morning, smoothies. And Tuesday night, maybe Lauren with the stuffies. Wednesday morning, I don't know, maybe more movement. Wednesday night, community night. Thursday morning, maybe Michael. Thursday night, I have no idea. Maybe Lauren and the stuffies. Friday morning, Mondo Memories. Friday night, Displaced and Shares. Oh, I don't know it. Yeah, good night to you too, Claudia. On the way in or the way out. It'll get done tomorrow. Friday morning, Mondo Memories. Friday night, Displaced and Share. When? Hey, Tammy. When with the stuffies? Thursday? You want to do Thursday night stuffies? Helen, when are you going to be a guest again? You and your pup? Super sweet. Come on, girl. I miss you. I don't know this movie that you speak of. Let me go back. What is it again? The Outfit. Where is The Outfit? See, we could do Monday night movies. Mary Ambrose. What's up? Hi. Hi, Mary. When are you going to be a guest on the show? 11:11 a.m., 11:11 p.m. Eastern Time. Message me. Say, oh, I don't know. What would I talk about? My Friday night Displaced and Share is the bomb chip. It is the bomb. Hello, Harlem. How you doing? Hello, Harlem. What's going on? Thursday. Okay, if you're not out doing something wild and crazy, come be my guest and bring the stuffies. I love the stuffies. Love the stuffies. So the outfit. Where is the outfit located? Because I will anything that has to do that sounds like clothing. Where do we find it? Phone back on the charger. Yeah, mine too. Where's the outfit? Yeah, this HBO thing that we watched tonight had an interesting idea. Panties. Panties. Marcel with shoes on. I love Marcel the Shell with shoes on. Panties. Anyway, I can see where this is starting to go. But hey, Lauren, one more time. Where is the outfit located? Oh, and it's free. Well, Amazon Prime, not free, but okay. Amazon Prime, The Outfit. So Sunday night became a movie night after all. I have a feeling Brian Pace has a lot of shoes stories that he could show us one of these nights when he's not out at the Vanguard or somewhere groovy like that. Birdland. One of these days, I'll be there. I'll be there. Kids, stay safe, stay healthy, and be real nice. And tomorrow morning, we'll just start moving again. We're moving, moving and grooving. From your thoughts, make them. I was trying to think of something glue-and-like. From your thoughts. Someone give me a letter, please. Good night. You know, the door almost did hit me. Not in the, just as it was coming down on my head. Sleep well, everybody. Really. And if you can't sleep, rest. Hey, Lauren. See you Thursday night. G for Grace. The goodness of her heart. From your thoughts, make them always smart. From your words, always good words. From your heart, a graceful heart like Mama Grace. P for panties is tomorrow. Do 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 do. And that's another episode of 11:11 with Jenna. Shoe stories. With only my shoes. Boring. Next Sunday night, Claudia, get those shoes ready, girlfriend. Love hard. Really, really